And we're good. Yay. The Twitch is twitching. The YouTube is getting there. There we go. Yay. Bam. My head is killing me. Our phone magic has phone magic. Yay. Oh, let me send it to her candy too. There we go. Yay. Alright, I'm closing that. I need a nap. I just woke up and I still need a nap. Ba, ba, ba. Alrighty. The song is silly. I like this song. Yay! My head is super ultra mega turbo exploding. I want to lay down. And I know my head is super ultra mega turbo exploding because the music sounds way louder than I know it is. That's never a good sign. I can see Meow approves of the title of stream. Alrighty, let's get to it. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna lower that even more, and then I think for here we'll hit that, right? And then I'll just increase that by like 20%. Yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully that sounds great. It doesn't sound too quiet, and I don't sound all overwhelming. I'm too lazy to do audio testing right now. I need a nap. All right, let's just get to our game. Pokemon first. Why? Because it's usually quicker. I tried doing my Master Duel dailies the other day, but it's still Duelist Cup, so naturally it took 2 hours, and it took me 2 hours to synchro summon 3 times. Alrighty, what do we gotta do? Grass energy, item cards, 200 damage. Alright, we should be able to do that pretty easy. Let me double check my settings. There they go. Hello? Okay, that's why. It was muted. See, I told you I'm tired. Alright, let's go. Her bananas are bananing. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm streaming today when I said I wouldn't, we rescheduled upgrading our internet, so, yeah. And if I can stream on time, then I'm streaming on time, because it's easier to keep track of it that way. Oh, god damn it. This happened last time. I ran across a fire deck while I was trying to not fire. Okay. How... Okay, actually, you know what? This hand's not the worst. This hand absolutely could be worse. How does that do? Okay. Yeah, rotation is happening soon, so we're losing all of our regulation G cards. Which unfortunately means a handful of my decks are going to need some serious changing, which is not great, because one of those is the Mega Dragonite deck. Because, there's not a convenient way... We're losing convenient ways to attach electric energy, which that deck desperately needs. Alright, they have more choreo, so they're going to be able to just slap that fire on as much as they want, and I don't want them to. So we're going to hit another one of these. Okay, I don't mind that. We're going to attach the Bidaily first, and then we're going to use Lily's Determination, because I would like a hand reset and hopefully get Forest of Vitality. I did not get Forest of Vitality. Alrighty, let's attach this to you. We're gonna swap Mew. I would think I just need some aggression right now, honestly. Alrighty, Iona was nice, but I already have another Lily's in hand. It's still nice. Also, does the music sound fine? Because I had lowered my volume and increased the stream output, and hopefully it sounds fine. I don't know what it sounds like. I don't want to check. Ba 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 ba. Boss's orders, they're probably going to get Bidaily. No, they're choosing that Chikorita for some reason. Live coal sounds dangerous and painful, and I don't like it. Alright, we have Forest of Vitality. That's great. So we can do this. Cool. We're going to draw a card. Alright, thank you. I would really like... I think retreating and swinging is probably the best course of action here, so we're going to do just that. There we go. And now let's use Lily's Determination, actually, so we can recheck our hand. We get another Bay Leaf out of that. And another Forest. And some energy that we probably don't need, but we have Night Stretcher, but I don't think I need it. So we're going to Ultra Ball. We're going to Ultra Ball this and an energy. I don't like the Twitch signs every time. And let's get Big Meg. Okay, there we go. We got Big Meg. Yeah. Twitch chat is racist confirmed. Actually, that doesn't even sound all that wrong, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. Twitch chat probably is racist. You know what you did, Twitch chat. Alright, there's Battle Cage, but we don't need the Forest anymore, so we're fine. We will if they end up blowing up one of the Meganiums, but if they don't, then we should be fine. Fire breather! He's breathing! I've not made a Mega Charizard X deck. I should. It seems neat. Honestly, I think what they should do... Never mind. What they probably should have done is just attach to Oricorio. I don't know how many Oricorios they have, so they probably didn't want to. Yeah, they just conceded. Alright, and that's all the TCG, Pokemon TCG Live ones, so... Bam. Yay. Oh no, Blitzcrank's grabbing me! Alright, up to Master Duel. Alright, let's see how many duels this takes. Konami jump scare. I gotta turn the music off. I'm sorry, Master Duel music, but you must be quiet. Duel and Duelist Cup. I don't want a Duel and Duelist Cup more. Duelist Cup this time is mean. Alright, first things first, Duel Live. Okay, wait, hold on. I washed my hair. I think my hair is dry enough where I can put my hat back on now. My head feels naked. I don't like it. Alright, Fiendsmith Mitsurugi. I don't want to watch this. Good. Numeron Network. You know, very rare is it for me to be happy I'm looking at a Numeron duel, yet here we are. You know, I gotta say, it's impressive. It takes a lot for me to be happy that I'm looking at combo slop and not... Or looking at a silly OTK and not combo slop. They didn't even OTK. They failed! He can't, Yeah, they need a big old damage boost to, like, get through him, don't they? Oh, let me change the Twitch thingamabobs. I forgot to change the Twitch thingamabobs. I'm sorry, Twitch. There we go. Yay. Rock! Did they have to rock? What was happening there? Oh, ball. Ball, then rock. Then kaiju. There's a lot going on here. But also, I think the Numeron player just loses now, yeah. Oh no! Combo slop 1. Alrighty, what are our dailies? I got a duel 20 times in Duelist Cup. Good fucking lord. Spell card, normal summon, and solo mode. You know what? Sure. We can do spells and normal summons, probably, maybe. Alrighty, what deck should we use? Honestly, if I just want to do this as quickly as possible, I could probably... It's time to cheat. We're not cheating, Nibiru. Stop it. Cheating is bad. When you're playing competitive games. Listen, if you're playing by yourself, you play whatever however the fuck you want. But we're playing against other people. We will be honorable. We'll just use fucking... Where is it? I don't remember my deck names right now. Got a new watch called Watchy, struggling to get it set up. Oh lord. Where is it? Basically getting firmware set up. Alright. Put Supreme King Zark in your Pendulum deck, and now your friends hate you. Your friends are very bad at the game if that's what's stopping them. What do I put in? I could put in another rock. Do I need to put in something else? Like, really, though? Probably not. I think we're just fine if we just do that, right? 41 is fine. Who cares about odd numbers? Supreme King in your Tenpai decks. That's the real reason they hate you. Your friends are very bad duelists if that's the thing that's annoying them about Tenpai. No, here's the thing. No, don't get it twisted. Tenpai is bad because there's basically no reason they shouldn't win if their hand is sculpted by God. The problem is the Zark is not the problem in that scenario. It's the everything else about that's the problem. The Zark is the least of their concerns. Like, the Zark is a win more. Alright, this might be bad. They might just be able to just stuff this and... that's not great. Never mind, they are, not, in fact, not stuffing it. Okay. Oh yeah, I could go into, Albion, but I think it would be better if I go into Arthalion, so we're gonna do that instead. I kind of want to keep the rock. I think I'll bounce back Albaz to my hand. Valor. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but, you know, we'll live. They only need 44,000 life points to live. Yeah. Again, you know, but the Zark is the problem. Squalamel, let's send Urgula and use the rock. I'm sorry, Rock. I need your help. The fuck is that? Pizza time. I literally couldn't even tell what the fuck that was for a moment. She's out here sending me pizzas and shit. Yeah, we'll add Malulu. And then we'll use Urgula to send Meta back to hand. Yeah, and then we'll set Flame. Alright, we should be good. I didn't tune I have wireless headphones. They're not on gaming mode right now, so the sound is probably like a bit delayed coming to me than it is more than normal. So I wonder how off rhythm I am. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Lightning storm. Well, good thing we have flame. Destroy all attack position monsters. No. Do 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 do. And then we'll return Ketu. God, I want Radiant Typhoon, but the game has been me. Sangen Summoning! That's fine by me. Yeah, I felt that one coming. See, we were speaking of Tenpai. Yeah! No! Funny fire. They're not funny! They are, in fact, not funny. Just get 44,000 life points. It's not that hard. Let's see. That's unaffected by activated effects. That says nothing about their current effects. In rank to go against Toon, yeah. The new Toon support is actually, like, pretty cool. Surprisingly. Like, that stuff actually seems pretty neat. Dude, you can FTK with the new Toon support. It's so dumb. Yeah, new Toon cards got announced. They're not in game yet, but they got announced. Here, let me... Yeah. Here you go. Do 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 do. You have a gimmick of an account for some reason. Thanks, Secretary on Dragon! We'll discard you. I don't need you. See now, I don't like Tenpai, but they played this poorly. Believe it or not, they still could have won if they just weren't afraid to Synchro Summon. I like Tenpai. I mentioned this before. I don't like Tenpai because it is a very incredibly linear strategy. And I don't like linear strategies. It just goes second and kills you, which is fine, but I find that extremely boring. And I get bored of decks that are boring. I like OTK decks in general. For some reason, a lot of my friends do. But yeah, I don't like OTK decks because they're just... Yeah, like I said, they're linear and they're boring. And I don't like decks like that. No one-trick ponies for the dragon. Exactly. Like, the decks I played, like, need to have versatility of some kind, or I will, like, go crazy and get incredibly bored of them. This matters a lot less in games where that just simply isn't possible. Like, Pokemon's a good example. Where you're basically building around a particular Pokemon, so by nature, you're pretty locked doing a particular thing. But in a game like Yu-Gi-Oh!, and I haven't played Magic, but this would also apply to Magic. In a game like Magic, I would go fucking crazy trying to do stuff like that. Yes. Alright, this hand is okay. Because we opened Branded Fusion. Circular! Huh. It's been a while since I ran into another Cyburst player. I'll let them grab that. There's Alimbertion. So, I don't know what their hand is, but I know, based on experience, there's a lot that could possibly go wrong here. So we're going to stop this so that they don't have the trap matter. Because I think that's the part that's going to mess with you the most. Never mind. Looks like they're going to grab the dude anyway. Damn. Why does it synchro so much? Because that's the point. You quick synchro to OTK. Allure of Darkness, that's different. There's Malice. Okay. Oh, Malice. You know, part of me wonders if they unhit the Malice stuff, like how much it would compete. Because all their stuff is at like 1 or banned. Like, I really wonder how much Malice could be able to put up with, like, Vanquish Soul K9. Like, full power. Also, that makes it substantially harder having to deal with Malice rather than having to deal with, just the standard Cyberse pile. Because now I have to deal with banishes. Oh, Appaloosa, well, without Appaloosa, I don't like Appaloosa. Appaloosa needed to be banned forever ago. Honestly, Appaloosa should have been banned during, like, Snake Eyes format. Like, I'm not a big fan of... This is the same reason I don't like combo slot decks. I'm not a big fan of just, like, generically useful tools that can be squeezed in, like, 5 billion things. Right? Like, I like the fact that decks have to have an identity with the extra deck tools that they are allowed to have. That's cool. That's awesome. That's why I like, you know, fucking... That's why I like, Draco Tail so much, right? Them being restricted to fusion monsters, and then even more specifically, dragon and spellcaster fusions is cool, because it means there's a certain lane that they have to play into and certain tools that they have access to that they have to utilize that otherwise they don't have access to other ones that a lot of other decks have. And I think that's neat. That sounds like good deck design, making sure that good decks don't just can use everything, because when you're able to do that, you have Yummy. And I want to like Yummy, but Yummy isn't restricted enough. Same thing with Mitsurugi. I want to like Mitsurugi, but I don't like Mitsurugi because it's not restricted enough. Hi, Rare Candy. That was always my big problem with Snake Eyes, because Snake Eyes didn't really restrict you either until, like, the very end. Okay, this hand is a bit silly. That was a low effort welcome. My head is turbo exploding right now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough in my hand to be able to do... Damn, you got Dragonite already? You said... Wait, I wasn't reading, but I, like, saw it. Wait, you're at Saffron, right? How about... Did you just, like, power grind it to 55, like, right now? Jesus Christ. Damn. Went to the islands. Neat. Alright, there goes Laplation. I need to be careful with how I navigate around this, because Laplation is going to be able to negate some stuff. I think what I want to do is bounce Dark Fluid and negate Laplation. Oh, you're using the pickup strategy. Okay, see, that's pretty good. Alright, so the only thing in my hand right now is Crossout Designator, so I don't really care that this is gone. Called by the Grave. They're probably going to have to target Malulu for that. Yep. That's fine. I can use that now, and that means they burn their negate, so I should be fine. Yeah, they have to use Laplacian's negate right now, yeah. That's fine. Because that means we can set Rahu. We don't really need to destroy anything, so we're not going to. We can set Ketu. We're about to use Rahu, so... Actually, yeah. We'll do that. Hi, Army! Actually, no. I don't want them destroyed. I want them bounced. Yeah. Struggled to outtune Black Soldier using Tempai. It happens. And now, who didn't we use as a few material yet? Yeah. Eldritch exists. Eldritch does in fact exist. I like Eldritch, so I'm surprised so much he never built it. Oh. Yeah, they had, like, newer stuff. And the new, like, zombie field spell, the Delta whatever, is also, like, pretty damn good. Oh, you know what I should do? I should play the pure Draco Tail deck, because that one is really funny. Because you can, get Master Magia in it, which is very silly. And I like doing that because it's silly. Also, yeah, this is a bit of a problem for me to deal with because they made it with fucking, what's-his-face, Gachiri. Dotscaper! He's scaping the dots. You go away. And we'll return Malulu here. See what we get. Oh, Brand Diffusion's back. Bought the Solemn Judgment Bundle. Got number 81 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Dora. YouTube chat doesn't work on Streamlabs. What do you mean? Not popping up? Oh. Hold on. Alright, there. I refreshed it, so it should probably be fine now. Target up to 3 cards in any graveyard and banish them. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, there you go. Set a Malice Trap. So they get to proc this now because that how a Malice do. Trying to think. The only thing I can somewhat find mana right now is Secretarion, and he's not going to be the most helpful in this scenario. What else could I be able to summon? Oh, there's Axis Code Talker. The Delta thing, what is it? It's a zombie field spell that is, like, really useful because it's also, like, a floodgate. Hold on. Yeah, Delta of Invitation. Here you go. Yeah, they just need a little bit more damage to close that out now. There it is. Was your internet fixed overnight? No, so we're gonna upgrade our internet. We just rescheduled it for later. I forget when we're doing it, but it'll be later during the week. Looks like a card to run 3 of. Probably, yeah. Am I playing with viewers right now? No, right now this is just Duelist Cup and doing dailies. But granted, I also don't really ever have a scheduled dueling with duelist video. Normally people just pop in and just say like, hey, I want to duel you, and I'm like, alright. I don't really schedule viewer duels, it just kind of happens. Just like in real life. Waiting on the fiber company to finish doing their install stuff. Yeah. Delicious, delicious fiber. Alright, let's see. What do I gotta do? I gotta normal summon one more monster. Well, you know what? For the time being, I'm not a shark. I don't believe you! Where's, where is it? Is it that one? No. It's not that one. Is this one? This one's the pure one. Yeah! Yeah, we'll just take that out. And let's put in, actually, no, let's put in, like, a Veiler, because it's a spellcaster, and that helps a little bit. There we go. What's the 3 Chaos Max about? Okay, so because this is a silly video game for silly people, and I'm a silly person, in this Draco Tail deck list, they are there solely to make Dragon Master Magia. That's it. Why? Because it's more fun! And I like win more cards! Listen, it doesn't happen all the time, obviously. But let me tell you, when you find mana for a Magia on the opponent's turn, it's fun. Primera! I might have a problem here, actually, depending on what the hell I draw next. Oh god, yeah, I'm gonna take another one of these already. I didn't want to. I'm going to have to. I don't know why I even bothered not wanting to. I knew it was gonna happen. Blah. Migraines suck. Don't get migraines. Soothing heat. I need some soothing heat right now. I need like a giant cowgirl to lay down on. I need a body pillow. I'm trying to think. I think the most fun thing I liked using Tenpai for is that, like, because they were, like, quick synchroing fire dragons, you could actually use them in, like, a couple of things. They were really fun in Dragon Rulers when the new Dragon Ruler stuff came out, and in Dragon Link as, like, generic dragon combo extenders. Like, they were fun. I liked that. That's cool. But yeah, I don't like... Yeah, I'm just not a... Black Rose Dragon's fun. But yeah, I just don't... I don't know. I just don't like... Yeah, like I said, I get very bored of decks that have an extremely linear strategy and game plan. Like, Tenpai has a very low skill floor and low skill ceiling, and generally speaking, I'm just not a fan of those because I get bored if I can't, like, you know, if I'm not playing a strategy where I could, like, grow as a player, I get bored. Which is why most of the decks I play are mid-range. Ooh. This is my favorite song from GoldenEye. Last time I played K9 versus Soul, enjoyed it, then hated it. Yeah. My big problem with that deck is that, like... And this is gonna sound very specific. I don't like that their field spell gives them protection, even though they can dodge effects. Like, I really don't like that. Like, I think them having to skillfully dodge effects is a good thing. That is a good thing. But I don't like the field spell giving them insurance on top of that. Yeah, I might just be cooked here. They opened a pretty good hand. Alright, we can Malulu and pray. But then the moment I do this, they can use Blazar and instantly negate the normal summon, so... I love Centurion. Centurion is neat. Still my favorite deck. Still, like, any deck that uses Centurion in some way, I will probably enjoy. That reminds me, I gotta finish, well, one, Radiant Typhoon, because the game has been bullying me and not been giving me the Radiant Typhoon cards. But, the White Forest stuff with the new stuff, I gotta... Oh, he's playing Crystal Wing? That's a weird one. Not gonna lie, this card is, like, kind of not great. As weird as that sounds. Like, it's really not any better than any of the other, Crimson Dragon targets you could be playing. Like, every other Crimson Dragon target is better than that card, if I'm being perfectly honest. They take up less deck space, they're generally more efficient, they're more effective. Like, there are niche scenarios where that card is useful, but it's not common enough to make it the preferred in a lot of decks, honestly. Yeah, like, it being able to tag into a clear wing is cool, but then the real question is, well, why not just fucking... Like, is that really better than Blazar or Stardust Saphir just being able to say no to multiple things? Yeah, it's there to look pretty much. Like, yeah, it's just not a good card, honestly. That's once per turn. That's an Omni Negate. Yeah, it's an Omni Negate. Yeah, but, like, the other Crimson Dragon targets are also Omni Negates, and they have, like... Saphir gives your entire board destruction protection, which is incredibly useful. As well as being able to destroy anything, not just the thing you negated, which is incredibly handy. And then Blazar, obviously, is like infinite negates during the end phase, which basically destroys Branded, which is very funny. So, yeah, I don't know. That one's just not useful, honestly. It's useful in specific scenarios, but not enough to really warrant its usage in my mind. Well, that's cursed. Yeah. Bonk. And bonk. Damn, he get the fuck out of that soccer ball. Oh no! Bum 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 bum. The Supreme King versions of the Dimension Dragons other than Clearwing are trash. I don't remember all of them. Hold on. Lunar Light! This might be a problem. Yeah, this is definitely being a problem. Yeah, there's Starving Venom, who is ridiculous. There's... I'm literally looking at them. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. That one's fine. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. I've never seen this thing before in my life. Honestly, that says it all. Yeah, honestly, only Starving Venom is, like, the GOAT. The other ones are just, like, fine to just not good. Yeah. I should play Sky Blazer on stream one day. It's pretty fun. Alrighty, so this is gonna be a problem because Draco Tail has problems dealing with big number. Like, no joke, if I don't get to Magia, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Cause yeah, Draco Tail actually struggles pretty bad with dealing with towers. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I'm so tired. I woke up semi earlier than intended because mom and my little brother were talking in the kitchen, and you know, normally most people will be able to sleep through that, but I'm a lucid dreamer, so naturally I was just listening to the conversation even though I was asleep, and then woke up afterwards, so that was fun. It was not fun. Did they unlimit Supreme King Starving Venom? Yeah, I think he's at 3 in Master Duel right now, but he's still banned in the TCG, if I remember correctly. You could check on Master Duel Beta, but I was just looking at, I'm pretty sure he's still banned in TCG, but he's free everywhere else. It is still possible to do the FTK with him, but it's just very difficult. Like, it's extremely fragile, so like, yeah. A lot of GoldenEye songs today. The Mitsu FTK can burn hell. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't like Mitsurugi. Like, they really need locks. I like locks. Locks are good. Like, locks that restrict you in your deck building, that force you to use specific options, is a good thing that needs to be done more often. The problem with the Mitsurugi FTK isn't even that there's not even, like, any locks, is that their levels just so happen to align with what they need to do in order to do the FTK, which is dumb. Yeah, the problem isn't even that it can FTK. The problem is that the FTK isn't even, like, plan 1. Yeah, like, Mitsurugi shouldn't be able to do Gimmick Puppet FTK better than Gimmick Puppet. That's silly. Because, like, Gimmick Puppet can't fall back on not doing the FTK. Like, Gimmick Puppet needs to do the FTK or they just fucking lose. That's how they work. That's how that should work, right? If you're playing an FTK, it should be fragile and vulnerable. And you shouldn't be able to have backup plans because the whole point is that you're going all in on killing your opponent before they are able to respond. So you having backup plans should not be a thing. I hate Mitsurugi. Like, Mitsurugi is very poorly designed. Very poorly designed. It was something like Galaxy Eyes doing it, it would be alright. Yeah, because Galaxy Eyes, I think there's a certain point where they get light locked, so they can't do it anyways. Unless you're, like, doing some fuckery, but at that point, you're, like, sacrificing so much of your main combo before you get to that point that it's not a good idea. I should make a Galaxy Photon. I always try to do Galaxy Photon, but as usual, God, FTK decks always, like, I never like FTK, or not FTK decks, Xyz decks always, like, screw with me. Ooh, we have a Chaos. We need one other thing, though. If I don't get, oh, Slimy Boy, I might be screwed. Yeah, that's another thing. It takes up... Mitsurugi doesn't use their extra deck, so, like, they don't really get screwed over by not doing it, which is also bad. Yeah, I'm cooked here. Really? Is that necessary? You're mean. But yeah, like, I really don't like Mitsurugi. Like I said, I don't like combo slop in general, because it's really, Drytron needs some love. Kind of. Like, I started playing Master Duel during, like, peak Drytron, so I'm not the most fond of it, but honestly, it, like, wasn't that bad in the grand scheme of things anyway. Let's switch it up. I haven't used Blue Eyes in a while. I don't know which version to use, though. Usually I use the Buster Blader version, because I liked using the Buster Blader version. Oh yeah, I finished making, Stardust Bestial again. I like this deck. It's fun, but it's fragile. It is very fragile. But no, yeah, let's do some... Full Power Tenpai wasn't that bad. Honestly, not really, but it wasn't good either. Like, let's not mince words. It was not a good thing. It just wasn't the worst. See, it wasn't bad. That's not what I said. That is not what I said. Listen, I just think Tenpai is tolerable because what they do is extremely linear. That's the point. Like, they don't do much else aside from OTKU. And I think that's fine. I don't like it, but it's not something that's impossible to deal with like a bunch of other things. Droll. That is a problem. Alrighty. How do I want to navigate this? I can't, actually. Well, I can do this. This is the best I'm gonna have to... Never mind! I can't do this! Yeah, like, that's the thing, though. Like, that's just the nature of OTK decks. Like, if they fuck up, they usually don't do anything else. That's by design. That makes sense. That's how that works. When they can't do that... I can't even do that, because if I do that, Mausoleum's not gonna go to my hand, so I can't actually do that. But yeah, that's the point. Like, I'm fine with OTK decks existing because of how linear their strategy is. And does it suck to lose to them? Yes. But, like, whatever. Cyber Dragons can set up one negate, that's something. Honestly, Cyber Dragons usually go first now anyways and set up, like, 3 to 4 interruptions. And again, that's honestly not the worst thing anyways, honestly. We do not seek those impure Cyber Dragon players. Well, listen, don't blame me because they're playing optimal. We don't like K9 gaming anymore. I wasn't even talking about the K9 variant. This was before K9. Even before K9 came out, they were still setting up, like, interruptions going first. It was still the ideal thing with, like, newer cards that came out. I think Light Dragon has a video of what that was like before the K9 stuff came out. Huh. There goes Ketu. Depending on what they add, this Droll might not even be the best thing, honestly. Let's see Full Power Kashtira go against Full Power Malice. I don't. See, now, Full Power Kashtira, that was obnoxious, because you literally couldn't play the game. Like, literally could not play the game. Only because the cards look sick. I agree they look sick. I just wish their gameplay was less fucking lame. I feel that way with a lot of decks, honestly. I'm like, wow, I wish this was not fucking lame. If Diabolosis was legal, I would have cried. Yeah, that fucking card was the tipping point. Wasn't that a prize card? It was at one point. I think they reprinted it. Don't quote me on that. I don't pay attention to prize card stuff because I don't play it on paper, so. God, I love Sonic CD's music! Funny to see a Malice Spanish spam deck struggle against Kashtira. Well, that's the thing. Against Kashtira, they would because they don't have zones. Not to mention, their stuff gets banished face down, so they can't even use a lot of their stuff. Like, yeah, Malice would actually be very bad against full power Kashtira. They would struggle a lot. Let's change it up again. Let's use... I don't know, I just like switching whenever, I lose. I don't know, just... It's kind of fun. You know, I've not used, Melodious in a while. Let's use Melodious. But yeah, like, that's the thing. Most decks would struggle against full power Kashtira unless they have Book of Tayu. Like, they would need Book of Tayu to just turn off the Kashtiras to be able to play the game. Right? Every deck loses to the ability to not be able to play the game. Just Tenpai them? You can't if you don't have fucking places to put your monsters down. That's the point. Oh, this hand is not great if Concerto gets negated. Alright, well, it's not great anyway. I can't use Concerto. I don't have enough fucking guys in hand. I had 2 places and still won. Then they played poorly. Alright, I have Droll. I don't want to Droll. A hero lives. There goes half their life points. Alright, here's Ash Blossom. And then here is Fulos. Which one do they want more? 2 Dark Hole and a Raigeki. Well, yeah, with enough board breaks, that'll work. But, you know, how many decks actually have fucking 3 board wipes that they can use in hand to be able to actually fucking play the game? Not many. Like, that was the problem with full power Kashtira. It needed either flipping their monsters down or a too large of a number of resources to actually be able to play the fucking game. Just flip the table. We're playing Master Duel. We can't flip the table. And besides, that's rude anyway. Kind of fucking Neanderthal flips the table because they're mad. Some people need to learn how to lose with grace, honestly. Unplug their router. No, you will take your loss like a fucking man on the chin, and you will just play the next fucking game. You will be a mature gamer. No, I don't wanna. Then don't play. Ooh, Herald of Orange Light. That's actually pretty good. But I wanna. Then learn how to lose with grace. When you win, say nothing. When you lose, say less. No. Oh god, plasma. Oh god. We're gonna hold on just a little bit longer. Plasma's gonna be a bit tricky to navigate. We're gonna special summon Aria. Want to play funny game in funny way? Then listen, then just play funny game in funny way. Just don't be upset when it doesn't win all the time. That's how I play. Okay, we should be good now. So, brother. Okay, we're not good, but also it's not the end of the world because we have a really good hand. Well, we have a good hand now, I should say. Yeah, we have a good hand. DPE comes back. We should be fine, though. We're gonna start with Concerto. Here comes Baka. Sweet soul, brother. Valor. Aww. Imagine seeing a standard pendulum deck. A standard pendulum deck is a myth. Then they pendulum summon Ash. That would be concerning, because that would mean they need a 0 scale to do that. Yeah, I just need you in the grave right now, so... You? Okay. Baka first. Alright, perfect. Let's wait just a little longer. Let's add... God, I really want Shapina, but I think we need to get Soprano first. Yeah. So now we'll scale Couplet, and then we'll scale Refrain. Huh, they blew up Red Reboot. That's once per turn, but we still need a, Maestra. Bye, Nibiru! Really quick, actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna send, because I would like Sharpina in there for later. I can't link summon using Gravity Controller yet, so for right now, what we'll do is we'll get rid of Plasma. Feedback. We'll get rid of Malicious and Denier, I'm pretty sure, is what we want to do. Yeah. Actually. Okay, this is goofy. This is goofy, but I have an idea. Yeah. Cannot be used as link material to turn these summoned. That's fine. We're not going to need that, I think, because what we'll do instead is this. Alright, and now he's not coming back. I love this SP art. It's so fun. Lava Golem. Never mind. All right, we're good. Yay. I don't know how many more I'm gonna do. Where are we at? Let's see. We need 20. Well, we got most of those. What do I need? Solo modes and stuff? You know what? We'll do, I don't know, 2 more. Bing. Yo, you know what I'm happy about so far? Surprisingly, not a single OC remix song has popped up yet. Alrighty, let's Ostinato first. Impulse, I'm fine with that. Alright, see, good thing we did that. Surprise! Alright, we're gonna send Red and Soprano. We're gonna special summon Red. We special summoned Red, so we're gonna grab Blue. We grabbed Blue, so we're gonna grab our, we're gonna special summon you. We're gonna re-grab the other Red. There we go. Insurance. Alright. We're gonna scale Blue. We're gonna activate. We're gonna add Concerto. We're gonna scale Red. There we go. We're gonna Concerto first. To get a Toil, we need you, and then we need the ones in the scales, yeah. Okay, and now we can fusion summon and bring those back. We can send to grave. I don't want to do that. I think we'll just go into Bloom Harmonist with these two. We'll discard first movement. And that lets us put down Arya and Elchi. Alright, Alrighty, there we go. We could pen summon just to have another body on the board. Let's do so. Just for an extra bounce. And we will wait there. We get another drink of water. Stay hydrated! Bum, 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 bum. Lunalight Masquerade. So we can't be destroyed, but I also can't bounce Hydrate or Dihydrate. Exactly. But I also can't bounce Liger if she pops up on the field, so I gotta stop them before they get to Liger. There's Lunalight Fusion. Damn, I'm kind of wishing I had the Fusion Monster instead. Or the other Fusion Monster, Red Fusion Monster. Yeah, Schuberta. There's Perfume. So the bad news is, this is going to hurt a little bit, because Bloom Harmonist is definitely vulnerable. The good news is, it won't hurt that much. The gooder news is, I should be able to get enough of a damage boost by getting red. And then boosting a monster with Refrain, so we should be fine. I think we're fine. There's Liger. There's Kaleido Chick. They've not used Masquerade's effect yet. There's Wolf. It is windy. Do 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 do. There's Wolf. Alright, and they're just gonna use Wolf to get the second thingamabob. I wish I had another fairy in hand for Herald here. Herald would have been able to help out a lot, being able to stop the Masquerade. There's Liger. Let's see, how much of a damage boost do I get from this? It's 200 per boost. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's not the battle phase. I can't bounce her anymore. Or it is the battle phase. I can't bounce her anymore. Never mind. I totally just diffed that. Damn. I am a potato. Oh no. Oh well. Let's do one more. Let's use... You know what? Let's try using Stardust Bestial, see if the game is nice to me. Because no joke, I am not kidding. The entire time I was using this deck last time, I kept opening junk armor. Every hand. Watch me, like, start using this now in stream, and then out of nowhere, fucking Mainlander and just get summoned from the ether. I was about to say, I was about to fucking shit a brick if that son of a bitch popped up again. Okay, Terror Top. You might be wondering what the fuck Terror Top is doing in here. Well, if you use Terror Top, right, you can grab... Assuming he doesn't get negated. He probably will. Dimension Shifter! That's not awful, but also not ideal. Maxi! I think I will just let them have this. Matter of fact... We'll do that. One face down, two face downs. And quiet stream today, a little bit. Okay. Let's see. How to navigate this. I would like Druid Swarm on board. Oh. You know, I would love to be able to see what they were using. I'm kind of curious, because Shifter is a very uncommon card. I'll do one more, because that was like a not game, basically. Alright, let's see if I open junk armor. I'm waiting for it. Alright, we've been doing good on coin flips. Alright, junk armor. I fucking told you! I told you! I fucking told you! Beat Team Rocket at Saffron next? Yeah. Okay, so the bad news is I still need to, like, do this at least, but I have an idea, question mark, of what I want to do. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll do something. No, it won't. Yeah, and now I'm stuck because junk armor doesn't do anything, because that's not what it's there for. I'm not kidding when I say in, like, literally the entirety of yesterday, in maybe, like, 25 games, that motherfucker was in my hand 23 times. I love this deck, but God, are the Garnets annoying? Because it's never this. It's always the same one for me. It's never different Garnets. It's always the same guy. Emblema Oath. Okay, that's handy. I can do stuff with that. Maybe. Assuming this doesn't go poorly. Let's see. I just need a board wipe. That's 7, right? Yeah. For the Elite Four, is it okay to level up 5 Pokemon, or all 6 on similar level? Generally speaking, 6 on similar is a bit more safe. As long as they're different enough so that you have a wide variety of Pokemon, you should be fine. What do I want here? Probably Trudea? No, actually, I don't. No, yeah, I want Trudea because I have Stardust in my hand. What's the levels, roughly? I think they're, like, mid-50s to 60 at the tail end of it. You don't need to worry about the levels so much as, like, your actual, like, strategy in your Pokemon lineup. Game? Hello? Game? I wanna play. Game. I hate when it does this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna try and summon Trudea. Okay. Do we want to change her level? I don't think we do. I think... You know what? Yes, actually. Here's what we'll do. I think we'll use Stardust Synchron. Or we could use her again. Okay, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. Who should I tease? Ice Beam 2? If you have a water type, them. If not, Dragonite. Ba, 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 ba. This is gonna be beyond cursed. Mistake! Oh, damn it. Alright, we'll live. Well, in that case, let me just take you. So we have a stronger body on the board and baiting just a bit more negation. Yeah, that's why. Alright. I'm fine with that. I'm not, but, you know, I'll live. Alright, so since I can't add stuff, we're gonna use Legacia for a draw instead. And a bit more damage, honestly. We're probably gonna need that. Thunderwing, Thunderwave, Dragon Rage. You don't need Dragon Rage anymore. Alright. Gonna draw. We're gonna Gargoyle. Oh, there's Meister. That's honestly pretty good. What's his attack? Not high. Alright, so we'll put him in defense. We don't want to do that. What we do want to do is use Gargoyle so we can send away Trudea. Because she was summoned with Emblema Oath, now that she's gone, we can summon our non-Centurion monsters from extra deck. Not like we're going to, but it is an option now. Okay. Before the end of the main phase. Yeah, let's try and summon Trudea here. Alright, we got one. I'm not going to change our level, though. Alright, we got stand-up. That's actually really good. Because the fun thing about Centurion, because most of the time they don't add stuff from deck to hand, they place it in the back row, we get to do stuff like this. Yeah, those all check out. Alright, so now we have our protection, so now we're destruction proof. So we should be fine unless, like, something ridiculous happens. Let's see. We'll send away Trudea. We have high monster protection, we have attack protection, and we have our field spells protected, our monsters are protected. We should be good. We should be good here, so... Once again, unless they just do something silly here. I'm waiting for it, honestly. It could. Nope. Alright, surrender. You know what? For once, I'll take it. Because I think that's enough for today. Let's grab all of these now. That was 9. Fine, we'll do one more, just because it's literally 1 away. Fucking math! Gonna end stream after this one because we're 1 away, so why not? God fucking damn it! He won't leave my hand! I hate him! He won't go away! Dude, I swear, it's like the fucking game is like, you know what you need? Junk armor. No! Stop it! See, I would have liked to have another Meister in hand, but oh, fuck it. We'll live. I gotta get used to synchrons more. My brain isn't synchron brained yet, so I'm not too comfortable with how they operate yet. So we'll place him face down. We'll place this, and then we have Serenir in hand. We have Call By. We gotta just hope that's enough. Dude, I was not kidding. I was not kidding when I say the game does not want to just leave junk armor in the fucking deck. He will not leave me alone. Normal Fuelos. That's concerning. Yummy. God damn it. Alright, well, we have Called By. And we have Serenir, actually. Being able to banish one of their Yummies is going to be pretty handy here. All Mirage, so they have a Link 1 now. Face down. End. Okay, you know what? We can work with that. We, in fact, can work with that. Another Terror Top, huh? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip up Junk. Flip our Junk. Alright, Junk flipped. We're gonna tribute him. Alright, neat. We're gonna get Stardust out, and we're gonna win, because they're gonna surrender. We take those. We fucking take those. I will take it. I do not care. And you know what? We're back to level 18, because, yeah, I fucking ranked down twice, as you can see here, because this Duelist Cup has been fucking mean. Yeah, I will do the solo modes off-stream, because no one gives a shit about those. But yeah, that will be all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come around for next time. Next time being if our internet is up Wednesday, and if not, don't worry. As always, I will do makeup streams. I am going to relax now. My head hurts. I haven't eaten yet. I should go eat. I should prepare the dinner for tomorrow. I like to season my meat in advance because it nice and marinates and gets all good tasting for later. And yeah, that'll be all for now, though. Thank you. Later. Whee!